Hello one and all. Welcome back to Rupa Ganesh channel of English. Myself, Rupashri. Dear pupils of 10th standard, if you observe the previous pattern of the question paper of second language English and the new one, you will definitely notice the one new grammar aspect which is introduced. That is phrasal verbs. Of course, you may say it was there in the old pattern, but it was only for blind candidates. It was given instead of picture composition. But now, each and every student appearing for this SSLC exam is going to answer a question related to phrasal verb. So, what's a phrasal verb? Phrasal verb is the combination of 2 or 3 words from different grammatical categories. That is, there will be a main verb, along with that a particle such as an adverb or a preposition will be there. And you mind it, the meaning of these phrasal verb is not obvious from the meaning of the individual word themselves. So, let's try to explore more and more phrasal verbs. So in this video, there are some multiple choice questions related to phrasal verbs. So let's try to know the meaning of some of the phrasal verbs and its usage. So you have to select the most suitable phrasal verb from the given options. You can also check your own vocabulary, right? So try to pause the video before I give the answers for each question and comment in the comment box. Here is the first one. My moped dash while coming to office. So here are options. Option A, breakout. Option B, breakup. Option C, breakdown. Option D, break-in. Okay, you also note the point that you can make some changes in the tense form of the verbs. Here, these are the phrasal verbs related to main verb break. Okay. You can make out the meaning if you know about it. For example, what do you mean by breakup? Breakup means to end a relationship. So break-in, do you know the meaning of break-in? Break-in means to interrupt. Okay. So break out means escape, which is the right option here. Yes, it is breakdown. My moped broke down while coming to the office. So you have to use that in the past tense. Okay. I hope you know the meaning of breakdown. Breakdown means to stop functioning. So you have enriched vocabulary with many of the phrasal verbs. Let's move on to the second question. I dash my kids dutifully. Not beautifully. Note the word dutifully. Means bothered about, caring about their duty. Yes, duty conscious. Not beauty conscious. Okay, first option has already come, that is look for. B, look after. C, look back. D, look up to. So these phrasal verbs are related to the main verb, that is look. So what do you mean by look for? Look for means to search, isn't it? Look back, to think about the past. Look up to means to consider someone as your role model. You got the answer? I look after my kids dutifully. So look after means what? To take care, right? So here is the third question. Third, fill in the blank where you have to fill the right phrasal verb. I always wish to dash to help the needy. A. Come across. B. Come on. C. Come from. Option D. Come forward. So I hope you know the meaning of this phrasal verb. Come across. Have you come across the phrasal verb come across? So what do you mean by come across? Means to know, to get familiarized. Listen, come on, oh come on means what? Let's start. Come on means to start. Okay, come from means to originate. So here the blank is, the sentence is, I always wish to dash to help the needy. Needy means one who is in need of help, right? So one who need the help. It may be old person, it may be beggars or the children, right? So here volunteer, you must get the phrasal verb which gives the meaning volunteer. So what's the answer? It is to come forward. Come forward means to volunteer. Let's see the fourth one. You need to dash your problem as soon as possible. You need to dash your problem as soon as possible. Option A, figure out. Option B, figure off. Option C, figure on. Option D, figure in. So here the main verb is figure. You may be knowing figure on means to plan. Figure out actually means to solve, right? So the right option here is figure out. You need to figure out your problem, means you have to understand and you have to solve as soon as possible. So let's see the fifth one. Let's dash for a party this weekend. Okay, option A, get back. Option B, get across. Option C, get ahead. Option D, get together. I hope you have already got the answer, the right option. What's that? Get together. Let's get together for a party this weekend. All are ready? Get back means what? To return, right? Get ahead. Get ahead means to make progress, right? Get across means to be communicated, to get communicated. So the right option here is get together. Get together means to meet. Yes. Sixth one. Dash while I grab my umbrella. So here the phrasal verbs are related to hang. Option A, hang on. Option B, hang back. Option C, hang around. Option D, hang over. So which is the right phrasal verb you have to use there? Hangover you might have heard. I'm in the same hangover. Yesterday I saw an interesting movie. I'm in the same hangover, you'll be telling, right? Okay, but here does it suits? No. The right option here is hang on. Hang on means to wait. Hang on while I grab my umbrella. Okay. Hang back. What do you mean by hang back? Means to stay there for a long time. Hang around means to spend a long time with somebody. Okay. Seventh one. Oh God, please don't dash me dash. Option A, let in. Option B, let down. Option C, let on. Option D, let off. So think over which is the right one. Let in means to involve, right? Let on. What do you mean by let on? It is to pretend. let off means to explode. So let down means not getting the help, means not giving the needed help. So we are praying to God, oh God, please don't let me down. Okay, the right answer is let down. So I hope it's clear for you now that let down means fail to help or disappoint. See the 8th one. The baby dash me dash when I was upset. Did you all guess the right phrasal verb? It starts with, it is having the main verb as cheer. Option A, cheer. Option B, cheer up. Option C, cheer on. Option D, cheer for. So which one have you selected? The baby cheered me up when I was upset. Yeah, I wanted to let you all know that in phrasal verbs it is of two types, that is separable and non-separable. So here it is separable. So I have divided that phrasal verb and introduced any other needed word in between. So here it has become like this. The baby cheered me up when I was upset. See the 9th one. Pupils always dash their teachers. Pupils always dash their teachers. So options are option A, look for. Option B, look at. Option C, look up to. Option D, look back. So which option do you think it is right? Pupil always dash their teachers. By now I hope you have come to know the meaning of other phrasal verbs, that is look for and look back. Look up to also you know, right? Look at means to consider. So here which one is the right one? It is look up to. I already told look up to means to consider someone as their role model, to give a lot of respect to that person. So pupils always look up to their teachers. Okay, the 10th one, of course the last one of this video. I don't think I can dash 80 students in the class. Phrasal verb, it is with the main verb put. Option A, put up with. Option B, put on. Option C, put off. Option D, put down. In the model paper you have come across put off, which means postpone. Right here, which is the right option to be filled. Put on means you know to wear. Today I have put on sari, you will see, right? Otherwise, if you go for the next one, put off, I told already, postpone. Put down means to insult. We should not put down anybody. So here the right option is put up with. So what do you mean by put up with? Put up with means to tolerate, to bear. I don't think I can put up with means I can tolerate 80 students in the class. Yes, dear students, I hope this video was of great help for you. Of course, there are many phrasal verbs in English. You need to explore more and more. So I wish you all to try to answer these fill in the blanks and post the answers in the comment section. Please go through the fill in the blanks correctly. Try to get the meaning of these phrasal verbs and comment in the comment box. Thank you all. Thanks for watching. Yeah, and don't forget to share, like and subscribe my channel. Thank you all.